little bit chilly on the Brisbane River this morning, but the buff is coming in very, very handy. Well, as a Boeing 747 comes into land at Brisbane Airport, I find myself at the mouth of the Brisbane River. This is Steve Andrews. Now, Steve, industrial zone, it's all happening.
Yep.
Is there actually fish here?
Mate, there is. People don't really understand, but it does fish pretty well from time to time. It's a major capital city, but there's generally, we get quite a few flatties and snapper and a few Jew and things like that, so it does go well from time to time.
I hear from time to time there's even a few big threadfin salmon kicking around.
There has been. It's been fishing reasonably well, so we'll go and give that a go a bit later on.
With all those species right at our feet, what could possibly go wrong?
That's true.
What we got, mate? Oh, it's a beautiful flathead. That is awesome. Pleasant bycatch. That's a really nice frog, mate.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec. Just keep his head under the water. It's like a washing machine.
Yeah. Must be obviously sandy bottom where we are.
Isn't that gorgeous? Let me grab the net. What a pleasant surprise early in the morning. Slide him over. Mate, that is a solid flathead. My question is it a solid flathead for these parts or is it standard?
That's about average for around here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Especially this time of the year, they definitely start to get bigger as in another month or so the big females come in, so yeah, standard stuff.
Well, if this is standard, I like standard. On a soft plastic, mate, I reckon about 55 centimetres, and you're pretty keen to put a tag in it?
Yeah, mate, yeah, let's do it.
Sounds like a plan. We'll put him down the deck here.
Righto.
I'll grab our little flatty, Steve, eh?
Yep.
Take the placky out. Do for a single hook.
They stick, don't they?
They stick all right. Absolutely stuck in the rubber. There we go.
Beautiful.
And I'll just put him on the side here, on that beautiful white background. What I'm going to do, just for the flathead's sake, bit of water. Put a bit of water on the side there. It's only early in the morning, so it's not an issue. Now, you stay there, Mr. Flathead. I've got my little gun here, and the key with tagging these fish, I'm told, is to get in this section here somewhere. Just go in, out, and that now has a little yellow aerial. It's for sun tag, and basically if this fish is ever caught again, we'll be able to see where it's been and how far it's grown. I'll put you back, mate. You've got some pretty cool bling there. Isn't that so cool? Now, flathead is so tough. He's just gonna go bang, off he goes, and swimming away. See you, dude? I tell you what, he is gonna get a very, very good reception when he goes back, mate.
He will, mate, that's for sure.
That was awesome. I reckon there's another one in there, about that big.
Let's do it.
We're gonna need a bigger tag. Well, we're targeting some bigger fish now, both threadfin salmon and mulloway or jewfish. That's quite an interesting technique. All we're doing is dropping lures and plastics to the bottom, literally lifting the rod tip about a foot and then following our lure back to the bottom. The reason we follow the lure is because we don't want to lose contact, because quite often these fish actually hit your lure on the drop, and if you get that little tap, you've got to be ready to strike. Now, Steve, we can see fish on the sounder.
Yep.
We can see plenty of bait.
Yep.
What should people do in this situation? Because I'm asking the question.
That's a good question. Don't give up. Keep trying, because it could be just a stage of tide. There's lots and lots. All of a sudden, it only takes one good fish and you're on.
You know how many days fishing I've done where I've had the worst day ever?
Yeah.
Hours upon hours, and then all of a sudden, bang, some switch gets clicked.
Yep.
All of a sudden, it's the best day's fishing ever.
That's about to happen for us.
And it's all about going from zero to hero very quickly.
Yep.
The fish of 1,000 casts. You know what, when we catch one, we won't remember the 1,000 casts, will we?
That's right.
Well, good things
Finally.
come to those who wait. But as I said earlier, it's the fish of 1,000 casts. Now,
That's it.
we've tried every lure. What one was this?
This is a Thready Buster, locally made Thready Buster.
Sensational. I'm going to try and clear a bit of room.
All right.
Because a neat deck is a happy deck. And, oh, how's that rod tip, mate? There's some weight there.
Ooh.
Have you seen
Big
it?
head
Like,
shakes.
any
Nah,
indication?
Nothing yet. Think it's a Dewey.
You think it's a Dewey?
Feels, oh, there he is.
Oh, it's a
It's a
big
Thready.
Thready. It's a big Thready. Oh, look at the size of it. That, oh, how pretty are these things? What was the take like?
Smashed it, mate.
Just smashed it?
Yep, just hit it. Felt a tap, then hit it.
Yep. One question, mate. Do you own a bigger net?
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's good. But have you got one that's actually made for these size
No,
fish?
no.
Look at that fish.
All right, so.
Oh, mate, just slide his head around. I'll do my best just to... That's a big fish. Oh, okay. We need to start catching smaller fish. Just watch that rod tip. Or we need to start buying bigger nets. That is an incredible fish. Check out that caudal fin there. That is the caudal fin of a very large threadfin salmon. Before you were telling me that the pro fishermen take 20 tonne of these things out of here.
That's what they're aiming for this year, and I think they've already reached 20 tonne.
That is amazing.
So they'll do, I've heard them get, 800-900 kilos a session, like a...
When you look at the size of that fish, just imagine how many threadfin are in this river. Mind blowing. I'm going to put him back in the water, give him a swim, and I'm going to show you this beautiful fish. So we've given this beautiful fish a swim.
Yep.
We've put her on the brag mat.
Yep.
How long is she?
90.
That is a serious fish. You're struggling to hold it. Now at 90, is that a monster? Is it small? How does it rate?
Well, the average is probably around that sort of 70 to 80, so a good one is over a metre, so this is a nice fish.
Now speaking of average, the average person coming down on all those flights we've seen all day, landing at Brisbane Airport, do you reckon they got any idea there's threadfin salmon like that in this river?
No, mate. No.
It is amazing. The Brisbane River, it's important.
It
It's important to recreational anglers, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. Yep.
And these fish, they are tough. They fight so hard. They use these beautiful feelers here to feel their way through the dirty water and eat. If you ever come to Brisbane, find yourself one of these because they are an iconic species and they're well worth catching. Well done, mate. That's awesome.
Thanks,
awesome
bud.
work.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to put a tag in this fish, straight up from there, in there, pull. He's now got a little tag in there so we can use that for research. And we're going to use a release weight. So I'm going to hold the fish. If you want to jam that sinker in there for me, the idea of the release weight is these fish suffer from a bit of barotrauma, so that weight will actually take him back down to the depth he's happy at. You let me know when. Good to go?
Yep, don't drop, just place him.
Place him in, and that sinker should just take him down, and he is going down beautifully. The whole idea of this, we want the fish to go down to a depth where he's happy, gets the air out of his system and starts to swim nicely. When the fish is down, we'll literally pull this up. That comes out because there's no barb on the hook. If you're going to catch these beautiful fish in the Brisbane River, make sure you look after them. Seriously, they are so awesome. You don't want to just catch them once. He's gone, he's happy, and he's thinking, what was all that fuss? Well, that noise you can hear in the background, that isn't my alarm, but it feels like it was my alarm. I've been up since 3:50 a.m. It is now 4:30. We're back at the ramp, because if at first you don't succeed, you try again, and that is what we're doing today. I tell you what, I'd pay $1,000 for this cup of tea. It is so good and so warm. When I got dressed this morning, I was positive shorts were going to be a good idea. Right now, I'm thinking I might have made a bad call. Oh, and again, yep, got him. Oh, yep.
Yep, on.
Yep. It's coming to water. That's a good fish. That's a good solid fish. That is unbelievable. I changed lures and I'm just going to back that drag off. There's some weight here, but he hasn't done a lot yet. Well, there he goes.
Oh yeah, there he's on. Oh yeah, he's a good one. He's under the boat, mate.
He's under the boat. I'm just going to take it around.
Yep.
And around. The old Rapala. Woo! Mate, good call. Steve just said try something different. And as soon as I went to something different, it was just a...
Oh yeah, he's giving me a touch.
He's a good one. Smallest little hit.
Yep.
And I missed the first one, but he come back.
Yep.
I reckon he might have actually eaten and then come back towards me.
Yep.
And I put this little Rapala on now. The story behind this Rapala, it's the old rip and wrap. I took it to the Cook Islands and caught bonefish to 10 pound on it. I just love this lure. And isn't it amazing? It's all that confidence. And we spoke, didn't we, Steve-O? Why do you put a certain lure on? Norm, it's because you caught a fish on it before.
Yeah, that's right. And you did, you said you love that lure, you're going to put it on.
And I've gone the Stella. Beautiful reel, this thing. Stella 4000, we're just commenting how nice the drag is. And this is a beautiful Loomis rod. We've got 20-pound multicolour fins. And I just thought when I cast this lure, I just thought, you know what? I'm feeling it. And after being on the river all day yesterday, having a tough day, still catching fish, I just had a thought. I thought, you know what? I can feel the bottom. I'm in the zone. You're in the zone. It's a good thing. Okay, I think we're getting close. I hope we're getting close. I just want to see this fish. And you might notice I'm winding left-handed. Steve, this is your rod and reel. I picked it up off the floor and you questioned.
Yeah, do you wind with your left.
Yeah, and you know what? I taught myself as a young bloke. I used to fish trout streams 3 days a week.
Yep.
I actually worked my uni timetable. Here's my fish, here's a fish.
All right.
Worked my uni timetable around it.
Yep.
And taught me to wind. It's a thready. I think it's a thready. Actually taught me to wind with the left hand, so I can do both. And I think as an angler, if you can do both, it's a big deal. Oh, look at that.
That is a thready. It's a nice one too,
fish.
mate.
How's the
Nice
colours?
work. I'm going to have to get in there and grab
You're right,
that.
mate. Just jump in with the net.
Because otherwise we're going to lose it. Oh no, she's pinned well.
Oh.
Hang on, I haven't got it yet. Let me poor old net go.
Look at the colours of that. Oh, look at the coloration in that fish.
That is a nice fish.
There's only one thing we can do in this circumstance, Steve. Bit of man love.
Yeah, we needed it.
That is just a beautiful thing.
And look what you got it on too.
On the little Rapala. They got teeth?
Raspy teeth.
Oh, they are a bit raspy.
Yeah,
so
I'll grab lip grips for you, mate.
we're going to grab a lip grip. We might have a few more man hugs, and then we'll be back. Now I'll support this fish.
Yep.
Oh, he's warm. Oh, and how's the power still? Look at that. A golden fish in the golden light. Those big whiskers. These things are so important to the recreational fishery here in Brisbane. How cool is it? Look at that big tail, those whiskers, the gold. For all the rec anglers who love catching these fish, this one's for you. And do yourself a favour if you love this part of the world, get on the Brisbane River Fishing Facebook page. Over 11,000 fans. And you know why? Because they love these fish. I'm a big fan of them too.
Paul, I want to show you the diversity of this river. I've been here a few times. Every time I come here, we always manage a few bream. So be my guest.
Even in this dirty water.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, they seem to love it.
So just chuck it in and...
Yep. Let it drift back.
Yep, and crankaroo. That's unbelievable. You would think dirty water, no fish, but I assume the fish are here because the water's dirty. It must mean
must hold bait. Yeah, prawns, maybe little prawns.
And probably easy hunting too. Beautiful, beautiful yellowfin bream. Oh, he's all right. Any fish you catch is a good one.
Yeah.
He's got some go. It's a nice fish, you need a hand.
Nah, it's all good.
This one's going back. See you, dude. That is a beautiful fish. Oh, there's a nice fish. Nice fish. And aren't bream just a great fish that anyone can come and catch?
Yeah,
and
bread and butter species,
I'll give you the rod.
Sure.
I'll just slide him up in that lighter leader. There he is.
He's all right.
That is a, spiky, spiky, spiky. And you got to watch the old spikes on the bream. So I'll just lay him there. There you go, mate. And that is a really, really nice fish. And look, that's not a monster bream, but the way they hit and the fact that they're accessible, that's what I love about them. Every state of Australia has bream. We'll put this one back. Mate, Brisbane River, what doesn't it have?
Elephant fish.
Crocodiles.
True.
And that's a good thing not to have.